a version of Bloomberg Business News for Washington State. Here we have Carol Schwartz, candidate for mayor. What we've seen is an economic transformation of the D.C. area. Our question is, how much will private sector job growth be for if you become mayor, and also for your candidacy?
Well, listen, I want to make sure that the job growth, much of that goes to district residents. And we have a very high unemployment in comparison to the surrounding jurisdictions, so I want to make sure that the job growth goes to D.C. residents if it's within the city.
What we're seeing is a growth. Billions of dollars are coming in through D.C., IMF, World Bank, CEOs, acquisition finance, and it seems that most of the people exclude D.C. residents, despite the fact we have the best brains in the country, even the world.
Yeah, no, it's sad, and we're going to change that. Because I think businesses, a lot of them want some special favors from government in order to be able to do their business, and I don't intend to do those special favors unless they give a priority of those jobs to D.C. residents. And if they promise they're going to do it, they'll have to deliver or they'll pay a price for it.
One of the things as a District of Columbia is I've asked this question Gray when he was running for mayor. The question is, how can you make D.C. competitive despite the fact that we're not a state? We don't have the state coffers like Maryland or Virginia. How can we be competitive as a...
Well, I think we're competitive. D.C.'s a boom town, and lots of people want to be here, and lots of people want to do business here, and that's a good thing. But we want to make sure that our people get employed as well.
And the focus been in D.C. for the last 10 years has been on real estate development rather than intellectual capital coming, because we went from murder capital to intellectual capital. How will you see those funds being used? Would you be looking at leverage of the investment funds to create new companies and startups?
Well, we're going to encourage businesses to operate here, of all sorts of businesses. We need a lot of service kinds of businesses, like car repair shops, for example. We need them. But we also are going to have a lot of intellectual capital because we're in an intellectual city, very highly educated.
Thank you.
You're welcome.